What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. You got a lot to TelliVision 87. You're hanging out with your girl Telly right now, and I'm back with another reaction video today for y'all. But before we get into that, gotta give you guys the rundown. If you are new to my channel, you're just stopping by for the first time, appreciate you coming by. But make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit me with that that thumbs up button, okay? So we can get more people in the TelliVision crew. So like I said, I want to thank everybody, all the new subscribers. Welcome. Appreciate y'all supporting. Um, and yeah, let's just keep it going. Let's keep it going. But I did want to come on here real quick and talk about this no cursive in the schools. Um, that's been going around. Maybe I'm late. I don't know how long ago the school system stopped teaching cursive in like elementary school. Um, Probably it's probably been like a couple years, so I know I'm late. But the reason I'm bringing this up now is because I was watching another YouTuber, Ashley Miller. Shout out to Ashley Miller TV. So I was watching one of her videos, and she mentioned that in the library that she works, that there was a gentleman who came here, father and son, and the father told the son to write his, to sign his name in cursive so he could check out a library book or something of that nature. And the son had no clue how to sign his name, so the father had to end up doing it for him. So it just brought up this whole thing, and it's like it's such a shame that the schools are not teaching these kids cursive anymore. Like, I understand things are digital, you got your phones, but if you still need to know how to write with a pen, pencil and paper, then you should be able to write in print and cursive. Like, that should still be a requirement whether you use it every day or not. I know my cursive is not the best anymore. I write in print cursive. But if I really had to sit there and, you know, do it like I could, it might take me a minute, to get back to what it used to be. But it's like riding a bike. You never lose things like that. Those fundamentals, and it just makes you think like the kids, they're not learning cursive anymore. They are not. um I even heard some schools are not teaching kids like how to tell time anymore, because once again, everything is digital. You have this, I actually have a clock. Y'all can't see it, but it's like behind my computer on the desk here. It's a, a digital clock, the clock that has like the different sounds, like the waterfall and the jungle and all. It's a clock like that with the AM FM radio on it. It's a clock sitting right there. And sometimes I set that clock just in case the alarm on the phone doesn't want to go off. I've had that happen to me a couple times before. If I really have to get up early and be somewhere, I will set it on that clock because I know it will automatically go off. Phones are so finicky; it could just cut off, not go off, do all kind of stuff. But they are not teaching these kids how to tell time, and that's like crazy to me. And I understand, like I said, times are changing, but you still need to learn those things because you never know when you're going to you know what I'm saying? You never know when you're going to come across, an analog clock or something, and you need to be able to tell time. You know what I'm saying? It's baffling. And I notice we don't do anything like it. The crazy thing the other day, just not on the time thing, but on just writing in general, because we're so used to typing and texting and doing everything like that. I actually wrote a letter to my father um, the other day for Father's Day. I actually wrote him a letter. Dear father, you know what I'm saying? And I wrote a note, I wrote the letter, and I signed it, and I put the date in the top right hand corner, and then, I stuck it in the envelope and put it and mailed it off. Like, when is the last time, like, when do you see these kids do that? I was like, oh my god, I almost forgot how to write a letter. But like I said, it came back to me, like, as far as the format of the letter and just everything like that. But that's crazy. But kids need to know how to do those things. I don't care if you don't ever use it. They teach you a million and one other things in school that you never use a day in your life. They need to teach you cursive. They need to teach you how to tell time. Okay? They need to teach these kids how to write checks, even though checks are pretty much non existent unless you go to your job and they ask you for your check stub or whatever. Um, for direct deposit, but you don't even really have to do that anymore. You just fill out your W-4 and everything online. So it's just, it's a hot mess. But yeah, you definitely need to know how to write a check. Like, I got a whole, like, stack of checks. I like, you got to know how to have a checkbook. You need to know how to balance your checkbook, just those fundamental things. It's never like that will, even though it is going out of style, it is never, to me, it's not okay to not know that. Every child should learn that. And if you're not teaching it in schools, then it's up to the parent, auntie, niece, nephew, whomever, neighbor down the street to teach these kids fundamental life skills. Um, yeah, it's like you have all, this money with Cash App and Zelle and all this, that, and the third. Like, do the kids even touch tangible dollars anymore? Like, barely. You know what I'm saying? It's just little things like that you kind of start to think about. And, the new math that they're teaching, arithmetic and everything so different. Like, child, the old math was hard enough. Now they for me at least anyway. Um, that geometry, that I could just never quite understand. Don't use it to this day. I'm not in any kind of architecture, construction, whatever building type of industry to where I would need to know that. You sit up there and learn about E equals MC squared and chop Pythagorean theorem. We don't use that. We don't use none of that. So if they can teach that, they can definitely teach these kids how to write in cursive. Until time. Jeez, man, it's crazy. Yeah, I remember. Y'all remember Mad Minutes back in the day? Oh, I used to kill the Mad Minute. Don't let me get a Mad Minute with multiplication with my times tables. Boy, I be what? Yeah, it's just so crazy now. But that's, let me know what y'all think. If for those of y'all who have children, I don't have any children. I do have godsons, and I do have a niece, one of my friend's daughters. That's like, oh, that's my niece, that's your auntie. We've been friends for a long time. Um, but for those of y'all who have kids, are they teaching it in the schools that your kids are attending, or did they just completely cut it? Are you teaching them at home? Like, what's going on? What's going on with that? So that was just kind of a random thought. Like I said, once again, shout out to Ashley Miller TV, Ashley Shy Miller. Um, yeah, so that just got me to thinking a little bit. So just wanted to come on, get my little thoughts about that. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments below. If there's another topic or anything that you guys want me to react to or talk about, let me know. I think somebody did want me to kind of further elaborate about, like, my radio career and that whole industry. So I will be getting to that soon. But appreciate y'all for watching. It's your girl TelliVision 87 is the channel. Make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit me with that like, that thumbs up button. And I will be back with another video for y'all soon, alright? Until then, peace.